Dave, we've got Motherwell this weekend, but you've had a full week on the grass to prepare for this one, probably something that's felt quite unusual recently.
Yes, I think it's been still a challenging week though, if you think about the weather and some of the challenges with that. Picked up a few bumps and bruises within the 3 games last week as well. But all in all, been pretty positive week, and then by the end of the week we've got players back onto the grass as well, so that's been quite important. So all in all, it's been a good week, and I think the players are feeling good about themselves, and rightly so, because of our form at the minute, and because of what lies ahead. A brilliant opportunity to play against the team directly above us, something I've spoke a lot about trying to catch that team in front of us, something that worked really well for us in the past, and you've got an opportunity to do that this weekend at a game where a sellout crowd at Easter Road, so it's got all the makings of a brilliant game, and one the players are certainly looking forward to. Yeah,
like you say, you spoke a lot last season about catching that team in front, but also about momentum. How important is the momentum that we've picked up over the Christmas period going to be coming into Saturday?
Yeah, it's huge. It's give us a really good platform now, and put us in a real strong position. I know I spoke a lot about, especially straight after the Dundee United game, the importance of that point as long as you're going back and up, and I think I'm delighted we were able to go and do that. There's still a lot of football to be played. I think it's going to get still really tight, as you can see, but we're in a very good position now because of the level of performance, and more importantly the consistency of results, and that's something that eluded us a little bit inconsistent in terms of that result, but certainly put ourselves in a really good position now. A home tie coming up, an opportunity to keep moving forward and build on that momentum.
Motherwell then, we had a difficult result against them earlier on this season. What do you want to see from your players this time out against them?
Yeah, that was I think everything that could have went wrong in that first half, or especially that 15-minute period, certainly did on the night. It was really unlike us as well. It wasn't something we've seen coming, and I think that's something I was very quick to speak to the players about when we're preparing for this one, which is making sure that we approach the game the way we want to play the game, and we know that if we do things properly, we're a very good side, and I think that's been a big focus, because I think on that night, on that occasion, was very unlike ourselves in terms of the way we played. Too slow, too passive, and I think that's something that is unlike us, and I think we need to make sure that we remember why we've been successful, and when we are successful, what we look like and what good looks like. So I think that's something that I want to see right for the first minute, and the players are aware of that. We've worked on that this week, we spoke about it this week, but it's got all the makings of a brilliant game when you think, and the opportunities there and the incentives clearly there for the players.
Yeah, and you've touched upon this, but obviously a sold-out crowd at Easter Road with the Football for a Fiver initiative. How important will that backing be on Saturday, and what's a big game?
Hugely important. I think it's fantastic. It's so well supported as well, especially the time of year, straight after Christmas, and the cost of living at this time of year. So I think it's fantastic, and it'll be very well received for the players. Will respond well to a sellout at Easter Road. There's been a few of them already this season. It's a fantastic place to play when the crowd get right behind us, and I'm sure they will be right for the first minute, but the players obviously need to start the game in the right way and on the front foot, and use that to their advantage, and if we can do that, I think we can obviously have an enjoyable day. Difficult game against a good opposition, but all the incentive we need is the opportunity to try and go above the team that we're playing against this weekend.
Just finally then, in terms of team news, team selection, how are we looking?
Yeah, as I said, there's a few bumps and bruises. Third game in a week, AstroTurf, and then even this week's been a bit stop-start in terms of the weather, so we're having to buy AstroTurf this week as well. So there's a few players have been sort of wrapped in cotton wool a little bit, maybe restricted a little bit of training minutes. But so Jack Iredale and Canayo both came off in the Kilmarnock game, but have trained this week with no reaction, so that's positive. Obviously international players are back as well, but all at different stages, so that's something we're just monitoring as well. Obviously Jordan managed to get on at the weekend, so he's obviously trained this week as well, which is positive. The ones that are definitely out, so Martin Boyle, this game will come too soon, Nicky Cadden too soon, and Josh Campbell is the one that's going to be out a wee bit longer, so he's probably the end of the month. The positive news would be that obviously we've had the results on Nicky and Boyle, both will miss this game, but I'm expecting them to be back into training early part of next week. This game just comes too soon, unfortunately for them, but in terms of when you see somebody pull up with muscle, you're always thinking worst case, so I think that can be as positive as it can be, but all in all, apart from that, we're in a good place, and the players are looking forward to the game now.
Fantastic, good luck this weekend.
Thank you.